Hi friends, welcome back to ARC Tutorials. This is part 2 of top interview question and answers on DBMS. If you haven't checked out the first part, I suggest you to kindly check it out. Also, if you have any doubts, any queries, just drop them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to help you for free. Before we get started, I request you to kindly subscribe to my channel to keep supporting me and encouraging me. Let's get started with part 2 of top interview question and answers on DBMS. So the first question is differentiate between nested loop, hash loop and merge join. So what is nested loop, or they can ask you what is nested loop, what is hash join separately also. So nested loop is a loop within a loop. It is an inner loop with an outer body that allows fewer entries. Individual entries in the nested loop is processed individually in the inner loop. Now what is hash join? Hash join is divided into two pieces. The build, probe. Those are the two parts of a hash join. So build, this hash table has in memory which is present on smaller tables, whereas probe is a hash value present in each second row element. Now similarly, what is merge, sort merge element? It joins two independent sources of data. It is considered to be a better option as compared to nested loop when data volume is big. So what is the importance of partitioning in DBMS? So database partitioning is the process of splitting larger tables into smaller database entities. Following are the benefits of partitioning. When one row in the one partition query performance, when rows are in one partition, query performance in such situations is always drastically improved. It also helps in accessing large parts of a single partition. Data which are rarely used can be stored in slower and cheaper storage. Define atomicity and aggregation. So atomicity in database management system is a concept that assures the users of the incomplete transactions. It takes care of these transactions, and the actions related to incomplete transactions are left undone in DBMS. Now, what is aggregation? Aggregation, it aggregates the collected entities and their relationships. In this, information is gathered and expressed in summary form. Now, enlist various transaction phases. So there are three main transaction phases. The first one, which includes analysis phase. So where the query is analyzed for the data and the entities. The second phase is redo phase, and the third phase is undo phase. Mention some advantages of using DBMS. DBMS is a structure that manages and handles large volumes of data. It serves as an intermediate between users and database through applications. Following are few advantages of using DBMS. Data redundancy. This happens when multiple copies of data is stored. No authorized access. It discourages unauthorized access and improves data security. Supports multiple user interfaces. It also helps in minimizing data inconsistency. How many types of database language exist? So there are four types of database languages that primarily exist. The first one is DDL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. The second one is Data DML, which is Data Manipulation Language, which generally includes select, update, insert, etc. Then there is DCL, which is Data Control Language, which consists of authorizations like grant and revoke. TCL. TCL stands for Transaction Control Language, such as commit and rollback. List few disadvantages of file processing systems. So file processing system is always inconsistent and insecure. There are also chances of data redundancy and duplication. Sometimes it gets difficult to access data and concurrent access. So concurrent access is not supported. There is scope for data isolation and integrity. What is data independence? Data independence reflects data transparency and specifies that the application is independent of storage structure and access strategy of data. It modifies the schema definition in one level without changing the schema in the next level. Physical data independence and logical data independence are two types of data independence. What is database normalization? Explain different types of database normalization. So in SQL, normalization of data is a process through which data is organized in tables used for reduction of redundancy and dependency of data. It divides large tables into smaller ones using some set of rules. So there are four types of database normalizations: 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, and BCNF. 1NF, the rule of 1NF are that each table must contain a single value and records are required to be unique. 2NF, the rules of 2NF are that the table must be in 1NF and must possess a single column primary key. 3NF is table must be in 2NF and must not have any transmittive functional dependencies. The rules of Boy's code normal form is that it must be in 3NF and must have more than one candidate keys. So this is a very important question, friends. Please go through them. If you don't understand anything, please let me know. I'll be happy to give you some more example tutorials to guide you better. What is checkpoint in DBMS? In DBMS, the checkpoint is a type of mechanism where all the previous logs are removed from the system and permanently stored in a storage disk. When it reaches the checkpoint, then the transaction will be updated into the database. To that point, the entire log file will be removed from the file. What is a database index? Now, database index is many information. So many information is stored in a database and locating and retrieving the information will be difficult without an index. A database index, therefore, that makes which easy to search and retrieve a specific data or information from the database in an easier and faster way. A database index can be linked to a old recipe box that has dividers. Through the recipe box, you are directed to various categories. Instead of searching all the categories, we directly jump to what we are looking for. So think of it like a science catalog, an online library, or anything. So you can index it by name, number, some unique thing. So it's easy to categorize and get the data back. All right, friends. So that brings us to the end of the second part of top interview question and answers on DBMS. I hope you like the video and it is as much learning fun as I have bringing it to you. If you have any doubts, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you for free. Also, to keep supporting and encouraging me, I request you to kindly subscribe to my channel to keep supporting and encouraging me. Thank you so much for joining. See you in the next episode.